Imagine a perfect morning. You wake up, pour yourself a glass of fresh orange juice, cut a few slices of watermelon, or add some banana and grapes to your oatmeal. You think, perfect. This is the healthiest breakfast ever. No refined sugar, no processed foods, just fruits. Pure, natural goodness. But you might be surprised to learn that some of the healthy fruits you enjoy every day are silently weakening your legs, especially when you hit your 50s and beyond. Yes, you heard that right. According to a study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, fruits that are high in natural sugars and potassium can contribute to muscle weakness, decreased knee flexibility, and affect balance in older adults. Sounds counterintuitive, doesn't it? After all, we've been taught from a young age that eating lots of fruits is good. The truth is, fruits aren't bad, but not all fruits are suitable for every stage of life, especially when the body starts to change with age. The musculoskeletal system weakens, the kidney's ability to filter out potassium decreases, and the immune system is no longer as sharp as it used to be, all of which make choosing the wrong fruits a long-term risk. So, what are the common fruits you love that are quietly draining the strength of the legs of older adults? And what are the smarter, tastier alternatives that are better for your knees, muscles, and overall health? Let's explore, so every time you choose fruit, it's not just a habit, but a decision that benefits the long road ahead. Here are 8 types of fruits that are very common in daily diets but could negatively impact the legs of older adults if consumed improperly, along with an analysis of their components and sensible alternatives. 1. Bananas, the friendly companion. That's not always harmless. There's no denying that bananas are one of the most popular fruits in the world, especially in Western countries. With their sweet taste, easy-to-eat nature, and convenience, bananas frequently appear in breakfasts, desserts, smoothies, or as post-workout snacks. In an average banana approximately 120 grams, you'll find potassium, approximately 420 milligrams, about 10% of daily requirement. Vitamin B6 supports nerve function. Vitamin C magnesium, soluble fiber, pectin, natural carbohydrates, approximately 27 grams. Mainly simple sugars like glucose and fructose bananas are highly regarded for providing quick energy, supporting digestion, reducing cravings for sweets, helping lower blood pressure in older adults thanks to their high potassium content. However, for older adults, the benefits can sometimes become burdensome if consumed excessively. As people enter their 60s and beyond, kidney function gradually declines, making it harder for the body to eliminate excess potassium. If too many bananas are consumed, which are rich in potassium, older adults may experience hyperkalemia, high potassium levels, leading to muscle fatigue, weak legs, and slow heart rate. Cramps, especially at night. A heavy feeling in the legs and difficulty maintaining balance due to electrolyte imbalance. More importantly, bananas have a moderate glycemic index. If eaten with other sweet foods or on an empty stomach, they can cause a rapid spike in blood sugar, damaging joint tissues and reducing the elasticity of tendons. An excellent alternative to bananas is blueberries, rich in antioxidants, anthocyanins. They help protect muscles and reduce joint inflammation. They contain much less potassium than bananas. You can pair them with Greek yogurt, toss them in a salad, or blend them into a smoothie. Other good alternatives include plums and pears, which are low in sugar and high in fiber. If older adults still want to eat bananas, it's not wrong. The key is in the dosage and how they're combined. No more than 1 small banana per day. Avoid eating bananas on an empty stomach or just before bed. Combine with healthy fats, like walnuts or peanut butter, to slow sugar absorption. 2. Grapes, the sweet temptation that poses risks to knee joints. In many families, grapes are a favorite fruit, easy to eat, and often appear on the dinner table, in snack boxes, or even in wine, a symbol of vitality and sophistication. However, this sweetness carries a hidden problem for the health of older adults' legs. Key nutritional components: natural sugars, fructose and glucose, approximately 23 grams per 100 grams, quite high. Polyphenols, antioxidants, good for cardiovascular health, vitamin C, K, and some minerals like copper and manganese. There's no denying that grapes offer some benefits such as boosting immunity, supporting brain and heart function, helping neutralize free radicals. However, the high natural sugar content in grapes causes adverse effects, especially for older adults. Negative impacts on joints and muscles. The fructose in grapes causes a rapid rise in blood sugar when consumed in large amounts or frequently. Over time, this can trigger inflammatory responses in the body, especially in joints and soft tissues. Reduce collagen production, a vital protein for maintaining the structure of tendons, ligaments, and cartilage. Cause weight management issues, increasing pressure on the knees and hips. Additionally, grapes have a moderate to high glycemic index, making them unsuitable for people with diabetes or those at risk for joint degeneration. A great alternative is raspberries or mulberries, not only lightly sweet, but also rich in anthocyanins, helping to naturally fight inflammation, contain much less sugar than grapes, and can be used in yogurt, baking, or salads. Recommended serving size. Avoid eating more than 10 to 12 grapes per serving, about 1/2 cup. Best consumed after a meal. Avoid eating on an empty stomach. You can pair it with almonds or cheese to balance blood sugar levels. 3. Sweet oranges. Is vitamin C really sweet for the elderly? Oranges are a symbol of freshness and health, and in many households they are a companion every morning. A glass of orange juice, a few slices of orange for dessert, or a fruit salad with a balanced sweet-tart taste. However, for older adults, sweet oranges are not always the ideal choice for joint health. Notable nutritional components: vitamin C boosts immunity, collagen synthesis; citric acid stimulates digestion, increases iron absorption; natural sugars, 12 grams per 100 grams; fiber, primarily in the pulp, if eating the whole fruit. Oranges are often recommended because they help boost immunity, prevent colds, and support calcium absorption. However, here's the paradox. Oranges contain acids and sugars, two factors that can negatively affect joints and muscles if consumed improperly. So, how do they impact the musculoskeletal system in older adults? Citric acid in oranges, when consumed excessively, can erode tooth enamel and irritate the stomach lining, indirectly affecting nutrient absorption, including calcium and vitamin D, both essential for bone health. The sugar content in orange juice, especially store-bought types, leads to insulin spikes and mild, prolonged inflammatory responses, affecting cartilage and connective tissue. Additionally, drinking orange juice at night can disrupt sleep and increase the risk of nighttime cramps, a common issue for the elderly. Instead of sweet oranges, try kiwi, still rich in vitamin C but lower in sugar and contains digestive enzymes. Strawberries, slightly alkaline, rich in flavonoids, and great for heart health. Use yellow lemons for detox water. It reduces acidity and aids digestion. If you still love eating oranges, moderation is key. If eating the whole fruit, only one small orange per day after meals. If drinking orange juice, limit to 1/2 cup, 100 milliliters, avoid adding sugar, and don't drink at night. Pair with healthy fats, like chia seeds or flax seeds, to slow sugar absorption. 4. Dried dates. The natural candy that could cause your legs to give way. Dried dates, often referred to as natural candy, are commonly found in healthy diets because they contain no refined sugars, preservatives, and are high in energy. Older adults often snack on dates in the afternoon or use them as a sugar substitute in baked goods. However, few realize that overconsumption of dates can have serious effects on the musculoskeletal system. Key nutritional components: natural sugars, glucose, fructose, very high, 66 grams per 100 grams. Potassium, 650 milligrams per 100 grams, extremely high. Fiber, magnesium, vitamin B6, antioxidants, flavonoids, carotenoids. Dates offer benefits such as providing quick energy, aiding digestion, supporting heart health. However, the high sugar and potassium content in dates is the cause of muscle and joint issues in older adults. Negative impacts on the legs. Listen carefully. Excessive sugar content causes insulin spikes, leading to inflammation in soft tissues and reducing the elasticity of tendons, making joints more prone to pain and inflammation. The high potassium content is a potential risk for those with impaired kidney function, leading to muscle fatigue, weak lower limbs, and irregular heartbeats. Particularly if consumed at night or before physical activity, dates can cause older adults to experience blood sugar imbalances and dizziness. Healthy substitution suggestions: dried apricots, lower in sugar, high in antioxidants. Unsweetened dried apples, high in fiber, not too sweet. Alternatively, combine nut seeds with 1 to 2 small dates to balance blood sugar levels. If you still have a habit or preference for dried dates, you should. Limit to 1–2 dried dates per serving, no more than 4 dates per day. Avoid eating them on an empty stomach or combining them with other sweet fruits. Consume in the morning or before a light walk. 5. Watermelon. A great hydrator, but it could weaken your legs. On hot summer days, nothing beats a slice of cool watermelon. With its high water content and sweet flavor, watermelon is always a favorite in Western households during the summer. However, for the elderly, this fruit should be consumed with caution in terms of portion size. Main nutritional components: water, approximately 92%, helps with hydration. Natural sugars, approximately 6 to 9 grams per 100 grams. Lycopene, a heart-healthy antioxidant. Vitamin A, C, and a bit of potassium. While generally mild, watermelon has a major drawback: its high glycemic index, GI, about 72 to 80. Meaning that after eating it, blood sugar spikes rapidly and then drops quickly, which can cause fatigue, dizziness, and muscle weakness in older adults. Negative effects on muscles and energy. Quick blood sugar rise triggers inflammation in the joints. Energy imbalance leads to knee fatigue and calf pain after light activity. Due to its high water content but low fiber, watermelon can make seniors feel full and skip main meals, thus reducing protein intake vital for muscle health. Healthier alternatives: cantaloupe, less sweet, rich in vitamin C; honeydew, moderate potassium content, lower glycemic index; or mix watermelon with unsweetened yogurt, plus chia seeds to balance absorption. Recommended intake: no more than 1 to 2 small slices, about 150 grams, per serving. Best eaten in the mid-morning, avoid after 5 p.m. Absolutely avoid eating watermelon right before bed or on an empty stomach. 6. Ripe mango, the king of tropical fruits, and its sweet traps. Mango, a fruit synonymous with tropical summers, is becoming increasingly popular in Europe and America for its rich sweetness, enticing aroma, and vibrant color. However, ripe mango is a sugar bomb that older adults should handle with care. Key nutritional components: natural sugars, approximately 14 grams per 100 grams, vitamin A, C, and antioxidants like zeaxanthin. A small amount of fiber and digestive enzymes, amylase, that aid starch digestion. Mango is beneficial for skin, eyes, and immunity. However, for older adults, excessive consumption can harm bone and joint health. Potential risks for weak legs. High sugar content causes an insulin spike, which exacerbates chronic arthritis. Eating too much ripe mango can lead to rapid weight gain, putting increased pressure on the knees. Some older adults may also experience mild allergic reactions, like rashes around the mouth, hands, and feet, signs of a mild histamine reaction. Smarter alternatives. Papaya, mildly sweet, rich in papain enzyme to aid digestion. Pears or green apples, cool, low in sugar, and high in fiber. Try mixing a little mango with sprouts and walnuts to make a fresh, safe summer salad. Recommended intake: no more than 1/2 ripe mango per day, approximately 100 grams. Should be eaten with protein, like Greek yogurt, or nuts to slow down sugar absorption. Avoid eating on an empty stomach or before intense physical activity. 7. Pomegranate, the heart of youth. But is it truly suitable for aging legs? Pomegranate is often praised as the fruit of life, a symbol of youth, vitality, and a healthy heart. In Europe and America, pomegranate juice has become a popular choice in supermarkets and health-conscious menus. However, for older adults, consuming pomegranate improperly can become a double-edged sword. Key nutritional components in pomegranate: antioxidants, polyphenols, especially punicalagin, extremely potent, vitamin C, K, potassium, and folate. Natural sugars, around 13 to 14 grams per 100 grams. A small amount of fiber if the seeds are eaten. Pomegranate is often praised as the fruit of life, a symbol of youth, vitality, and a healthy heart. In Europe and America, pomegranate juice has become a popular choice in supermarkets and health-conscious menus. However, for older adults, consuming pomegranate improperly can become a double-edged sword. Nutritional highlights: antioxidants, polyphenols, especially punicalagin, extremely potent, vitamin C, K, potassium, and folate. Natural sugars, around 13 to 14 grams per 100 grams. A small amount of fiber